Higher Sempa 94.7 FM. Yada munyana sesan ema munyana akwa babie eba Ekosiisen dwumedie eso. Ebia na de dikan a wo de fidie no ato ha yem wakwa aba. It's a Wednesday afternoon and we would want to spend some time and acknowledge more mutie yen on all our various platforms. Inti utie yen ewo radio so a Higher Sempa 94.7 FM yada se. Mo hwe wo Facebook live and have a YouTube live and so yada mo nyina as inti some of our viewers on Facebook ma Patricia Nyantechi says, I'm listening to you live from New Hampshire in the US of A. And Isaac Opoku and so sharing. Good afternoon to you. Francis Safo says, good afternoon, Obi. Good afternoon to you, to my brother. Yewo Man de Pepe. Say more allowances, youth in afforestation under the YEA having been paid for the past 4 months, and they should let us know if they have terminated our contract. Obi, we are dying. Man the paper. Unfortunately, one for Udian, because I suspect this is not your actual name on Facebook. In the Yao Marvin, so watching you live from Kwesimintim constituency. Thank you. Nana Yeboa Esiama says, God bless you, Obi. God bless you too. Eda Munyana Ase. Francis Safo says, I'm enjoying your beautiful program live from Germany. Okay, Francis Safo. Yeah, that's Walanyo Inakwetia says, good afternoon, Obi. Good afternoon to you too, my brother. Yao Seth says, I'm watching you live from Austin in Texas. Good day, Obi. And greetings to Dr. Edupoku of the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Okay, Dr. Edupoku. Yao Marvin say, Ochiao Stronko. Yeah, that's so say Utiye. Okay, let me see the other ones. Munkaila Jonas says, good afternoon. I've amplified my radio here in Kerry with a large crowd ready to listen to you. Inti Munkaila Jonas, more Kerry 88 no nyame inshramo. Stable GH says, or sharing from Community 8. Owusu Ansa Alexander. I will say good afternoon to you too. Hi, I'm watching you live from Hamburg in Germany. Charles Hayford. Okatechie George Ni Okaite. And so sharing what Chicago. Wow. Daniel Simtim Abuaje Daniel says, greetings from Hamburg in Germany to you, Obi, and greetings to you too as well. We say, keep on the fire, old saint. Okay, let me see the name. Hey, the pandados there. I'm 40 say body there. Okay, good afternoon. It's live inside Sohum T Junction. Okay, I hear you. Listening live from Virginia in US of A. Ella Asare, Abubakar Zakaria Shayen. In Tinipa Shayen no Edoson. Oh, DJ Atoto. Oman unim DJ Atoto. DJ Atoto.
Atoto me London ana.
Listening to you live from Southeast London.
Atoto DJ Atoto.
DJ Atoto.
Me DJ Atoto.
Wow, DJ.
Say ono on confirm no on my inbox. DJ Atoto.
Oh, too much.
Unim linia.
Linia no mai.
Unim linia. Uji ni ntade aji na aduane di unim linia. Amagrant.
Oh, sir.
Yeah, Atoto.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, DJ Atoto.
Wow. DJ Atoto nuani Amagrant.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Atoto.
That's nice.
Amagrant.
A Japan Michael. Obi, God bless you. God bless you to my brother. Yeah, well, Nipa the Dos will be sharing with Dusseldorf in Germany. I free Kennedy Yao share Don Wahila and so Tema Old Washington Base. Yeah, well, Isaac Asamoah so share with Jowolo. Ala Pike ewo Kumase sharing Nipa the Dos yentimi amodia na ode ache. I hope you'd try to understand us. No one will say Nipa the Dos yentimi mo be a ding. My main share, if I can add a few ones where the ahafo ntotroso omana ye hefa
ntotroso
ewo ho.
Yeah,
okay.
Ntotroso.
Thomas Edu Abuaje Falkenberg.
Yeah.
And the half so much to the
No, but don't just stress on it. One of those.
Falkenberg, no.
Yeah.
Nano ya bunudin.
No, say Ubu or Germany ache. Enjoy adopted.
Na half to quite hefa no mokopa country.
Well, Ocean Pan Kranza for Italy.
Oh.
And you know, yeah, because Italy, Germany, London and Yamo.
Now, Libya, say, Libya, near here for.
Send me young Casafres, you try every Sunday Bia in Kranza. They are Fahoko.
Libyan visa.
Yeah, you try to be out with Bia in Kranza. You're two seas, some near. We are used to Italy.
Yes, okay. It is a Ube who have 4 weeks sleep.
More. I've been here 30 more. London, Germany.
Okay.
Yeah, but
okay.
More.
Wow. Cornelius, South Africa. Cornelius, thank you. Amu Hager says you're watching us live from Sweden. Wow. Yeah, in Facebook family, no, huge. Man for sharing waman no edoso papa. Isaac Kwame Oche so sharing Amsterdam. Gideon Opokwanka so Qatar. Qatar. And I say ya so Dubai and Oshenti Nipan Edo. So the Munina ase the over 123 radio stations among so far Ekosiisen Jumedi wa no yadamu ase say modi afidie na atoa enne. That's how I would love to welcome you aboard the show this Wednesday afternoon. It's the midweek edition of the show. And in some way, my here at Nase, Medin your say bonsu, Ofremi Obia, Mejoso, production team, you know, and it's a team we are so proud of. Dominic Isiyaboa, Nana Chumberema, Jackson Osei in Tiamoa, Eric Opare, and a Queen Star in Japan. And that's the team behind Ekosiisen. Abuafo so yen kan enyai when echi di de biarada. Omo so boa yen papa intia wo Agbeve Herbal Center, Amponsa Ifa Pharmaceuticals, Obapa Company Limited, Ecobank Ghana, 21st Century Clinic, Bell Aqua, Heaven Insecticide Spray and Coil, and Napa Foods, Bell Aqua Active, Stay True to Originality, TCL The Creative Life, and a Franco Trading Enterprise phone Papa Fie. One of the issues I follow up on a Parliament, unim say Enra Speaker Asia the leadership on both sides say some issues are aba ye sharp and pumasi breno or measures so betimi edidi ho enkomo a yate se omo ntimi ensipo eda import in PM Joseph Opoku Gakpo parliamentary correspondent ye anybody nkomo ye ba o man hene atena se na yahase Joseph akwa aba net saying
Baby aboko me ho ye o so ho ti
nyame adom ye nso ye ho ye papa parliament boko de
ye wo ha say asemre obi ambuti ballot box obi ambuti ballot stand obi enwia well emfa ballot paper here and emfa janin ko 100 meters here any ebetumi akase bibia dadi ho
na yenim se Enra Speaker Asia leadership on both sides omutimi reach some conclusions biana
officially no when details of how the meeting went and what decisions were reached everybody is tight-lipped and then so no there some indication on the issues that were discussed in that particular meeting. First of all, no, there is a conversation ongoing about which of the two sides and ever constituting majority in the 8th Parliament. And when you're there, both sides, more to me, about to a firm decision on that. That's the main outstanding issue, which will then inform who sits on the speaker's right-hand side. Although, in himself, no one captured in the standing orders. That's the convention say will be a constituting majority, no the better right-hand side, no. And then another issue, another in contention, and say we have various committees now. Find a better committees, no, because standing orders, no. Old one now, no. And when I say the committees, they will reflect the different states as far as the various parties in Parliament are concerned. It doesn't give any specifics in terms of who should chair those committees. But from what we are seeing, NDC they push a strong argument. We also be on 137. The committee is normally 10. Or chair 5, number chair 5. And only arguments are NDC for a push. MPP for also a push an argument almost say 137 now. What they from an account they then reference the standing orders the majority leader, or not the leader of the party's or the party or parties are almost was the upper strength in terms of numbers. No, MPP is also insisted as far as they are concerned. Yes, so for me, as far as the idea of a caucus is concerned, it needs to better than the MPP MP, baby. But in terms of them being members of the caucus, the formula it gives them the upper hand to become the majority. Majority leader. Samsung chairing various committees, but then this is so a push argument is the 137. We shouldn't have a situation of state there will be a majority or be a minority. A lot of other names have been thrown in, maybe opposition party, maybe a government party. That would be the better description. And then go on to make the point that the committee chairmanship should be split equally between two sides. That's funny here. In Rano, the meeting lasted for almost 3 hours. As I said, there wasn't a firm conclusion on that. In that, it lasted for about 45 minutes.
Now, and then so now a meeting to deliberate on them.
So specifically, they are supposed to come to a consensus on some head committees now. Which of the sides will chair which committee, and then which of the two sides will constitute majority in the House.
Ekosiisen on
Those are the
FM.
issues that the third meeting was supposed to deliberate on and come to a decision on. That's fine. There's no big term conclusion.
On the decision, say why na be majority na why na be minority say the way can omuntimi reach conclusion be on. Of course, you know him say independent candidate na indicate say on a majority and on the MPP side na be adwuma. As we speak, do we know say officially watro akoma speaker communicating that position to the speaker? Watro.
We've been seeking that clarity. Na Orura Ibrahim Ahmed, our MP for Banda, our deputy whip, first deputy whip on the NDC side But in Tremodia Basse, that fan idea, didn't to me call into a specific agreement. To me agree on various majority and a minority. It's because Ura Makwesama, a MP for Fomenan, on Tro letter, on Tro Krata, and also Tro the
Ekosiisen on
FM, which of the sites are Obitina. And as far as Ura Ibrahim Ahmed concerned, and I stalled the process now, a very resulted in the firm decision on what the way forward will be.
Not just a metawasi Honorable Amwakun Esiama, independent MP for Fomena constituency. Letter was so trokoma speaker. Ekachwe say okay, ebia me pese many MPP side na NDC side na ye adwuma no. On trust ha letter nkoi. And nam ni say ntino decision say why na form majority and minority impanyifo ntimi take.
That's the version of the story as
Honorable Ibrahim Ahmed
tried to explain. Just a few minutes ago, me discuss some corner a campaign or Alexander Penyomakin, our MP for Futu, our deputy leader, MPP side on one confirming, Samson I went deny, as to say, Senior Yatiafi Ura met Honosane Tiana. They may be some no, they are not them. Then they say, Speaker Baba catch there, say, or Nisanka letter Biasa. And Yani speculate. And I partner and say, oh, our colleague and a kind, and also so in the response, then they say, or near aware of any such situation. The Numuna Metwas to be son, say, into your name, say, Ura Makwesiama, what trust our letter no aquana. And also so was something he wasn't ready to confirm or deny, except to insist that as far as he is on only concern, we speak a mama complaining to be attending some cancer letter. But also goes on to make the point, train, they are hoping, say, in then it's one way or the other. In fact, Yanyan TSA meeting no more to us watching Nanyama. Ora Penny Markins argument in the Amodio chain. Amu Hopisa issues, no one bet me resolve it before Chinanya Mayaduma. And now by close of the Otna, ahead of a year.
Friday certain no.
Friday in a house in Mississippi. But someone to me on the floor no, they will make a case for why I was an MPP. I also would declare a more majority. And no would then give the room for almost to chair committees near the end. And then on the floor no, I'm being invited over Urban Baden. Of course you'll be chairing. But they will invite him to make a judgment on specifically what the way forward will be and which of the two sides should constitute the majority.
What it means is that
I'm at work now. Friday, you know.
Yeah.
They'll go ahead and make their case.
And it's to me and Richie decision be in conclave at the plenary no na be free speaker as a speaker in making a decision. But I know so say side the can call parliament first no and the choose be on person or
and maybe so Asanya Martin say a Kobasa NDC for no it kind no more copy no more occupy right hand side then no more and his response was that they are to quote him no they are a civil party you know they no fear because there wasn't a speaker and was the clerk which was who was actually chairing proceedings. That was on the 9th of the 6th January now. 27 January. But still a house no speaker idea. If anything like that happens now, the calm it down. No more you do the right processes by trying to invoke the judgment of the speaker on what the ruling of the speaker in terms of how the way forward should be. And now when they say Parliament is a house of law, sir. Arguments and then the specifics are put to the speaker. He will rule in a way that will favor them going forward.
Into I hope ne say Ochina meeting no will be able to resolve Sanyoma way.
That's what both sides are looking forward to, one way or the other. No, a mobility consensus, but it's looking very much like Obia taking very entrenched position. That entrenched position remains. NPP for Muhun say Amonomo constituting majority, no. I was someone on the right hand side, no. Something I was someone various committees now. I also chair apart from subsidiary legislation, any public
account.
But NDC funds who say there is still no clear majority in particularly committees in the also and then in terms of who constitutes majority and minority in India, other nomenclatures can be introduced to describe rather than a majority and a minority in the House.
Okay, Oboko, my nurse na yen fancy, Bibiani, I best say about Bidin Comobio. Medase Panya Minstrao. Ekosiisen na higher Sempa FMNT. That was our parliamentary affairs correspondent, Joseph Opoko Gakpo, and Moten and carrying the story. And it's Enra meeting a speaker, any leadership, a leadership from both sides. Omo me and Richie, any conclusions. Again, because as a two parties taking entrenched positions into a moment me and Richie consensus, but Ochina another meeting will be scheduled na yashe. One of that things so and it's according to Honorable Ibrahim Ahmed, MP for Banda, or yet Deputy Chief Whip on the NDC side, no, Formina MP. Letter was a true Ekoma speaker. Say officially person on the MPP side ne year adwuma no sa letter no enko, and that's according to Honorable Ibrahim Ahmed. Yebehwe na eno nso no yedi ni nyina echi ewe Ekosiisen so mamemma oman hene Kwabena Asante akwaba na afi yemfa mehi asem segment no ento so Ecobank Ghana and a 21st Century Clinic and a airboy oman akwaba
Osibusu ha majoso.
And the number of questions me number one here KOD uko radio go na KOD wo.
Hey, yeah. That's the big man.
Yeah, and then awoda
Kofi Ochre Dako of Femi Daddy.
Yes.
And I pay na me wishe no. Oka nipa me call Radio Gold 2001 Mikio Sebe kon Kofi Ochre Dako Kofuri Ochame Badwemba Omansonfo Nana Yakwachi Emi from the latter days hit.
Yeah.
Emi from there. And Mikosebe Kumabundi. Yeah, and the man in black, BB Menson.
Okay.
Super.
That's a letter. Sefa ba,
There
right?
on exiting on Charlie Frimpong Boati money.
Frimpong Manson.
Manson money. Omo exiting Fifi Bansi money.
Okay.
Omo exiting Nayena Urem.
Okay.
Indeed. It's a great squad.
Yeah.
Your power station.
Say Dia Waboy dia.
Yeah.
Obi anyamre wo mza.
Ana Papa ya now or no cranberry say why so free. Papa ni.
Oh. Patenton Papa
Yeah,
ni
Papa
Few. Is that or old saint too? Wouldn't you Saint George?
Oh really?
Yeah.
They brought from Koya the moon. And walk out from Techima bro for this year. And Maketwa. And Kwesi Saint Bafu Boni.
Yeah.
One of the finest radio chief executives.
Wow.
Era Bafu Boni. But you be all the memories about. Yeah, sweet memories.
Yeah, the KODN and with the happy birthday to you.
Great.
Sounds so na our own Koku Anyidoho.
Oh, Koku the Boo.
The Boo.
Koku no. Oh wow.
Koku Anyidoho.
Yeah.
The Boo.
And Benjamin Sumane Andy Kankam. Munko na munko ishene. Koku the Boo.
Koku the Boo.
Yeah.
And a happy birthday to you, Koku Anyidoho. Live to be 94.7 and beyond.
But I mean to me Musa ma radio gold assembly nkosa. I'll urge this administration in their second term that they should relook at radio gold.
Radio gold in sense.
And add them FM stations emremunu say the omo kano omo isusu omo fum kwati kwan mejidi say oba time ba ko a wawo ma bebre some considerations should be looked at. If you say nipa do na e Ghana the body century adwom no apart from say emu do na free bro half kan bro half no do na sufri obanka ha omunya antete every radio gold. Patricia Megashimachia camera few. And it tells you Omayan from Sword James Jenny Boating camera few. Anna Nia de Clark.
Oh
yeah, Robert Nia de Clark, yeah.
Lawyer Nia de Clark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. With prime eye, media grab, you know what I mean? It is the moment.
Yes.
Yeah, indeed. Mestre say in all humility, Abayan Sanko drawing board no so na onko hwe said ye be ya yedi ye betu ye yeah na yetimi apim akọ is an appeal.
Very important.
Yeah, is an
very important.
Is an appeal.
Yeah kase ya na obi the picture be send me result at a glance. Okay, 2007 time and nipa 17 July so I'm MPP flag.
Yeah.
And the share result at number 1 there na now the danko akofadonya 1096 votes. Number 2 Alan Chairman tonya 738 votes. Number 3 Alhaji Aliu Mahama.
Hey, late.
146 votes.
Number shock by we
number 4 Yawosafo Mafo.
Okay.
63 votes.
All right.
Number 5, Dan Boche. Onya 52 votes.
There's no general so.
And the number 6, Papo Usu Ankoma. Onya 34 votes.
Okay.
7, Hakman Usu Ajema.
Yeah, the gentleman.
Onya 28 votes. 8, Adokofo.
Okay.
Kwame Adokofo. Yeah. Onya 22 votes. Number 9, Professor Michael Kwe.
Yeah, Odi Macho.
Number 9, Onya 20 votes.
Yeah.
Number 10, the late Jake Otanka Obechibelamte, Onya 20 votes. Number 11, Akumaran Tomero.
Akumaran Tomero. Almost all my way.
Ono not also 11, Onya 19 votes.
Yeah.
Number 12, Professor Frimpong Boateng.
Yeah.
Ono Onya 12 votes. Number 13, Boachie Jako.
Yeah.
Boachie Jako.
Ojani Banga Juma.
Yeah, every US buy. Ono Onya 10 votes. Number 14, Kwabene Japan.
Okay.
Onya 9 votes. 15 okay, Neo. Uswe Japan. Okay, Uswe Japan.
Old. Why speaker cry?
Majority leader.
Majority leader.
Uswe Japan. Onya 9 votes.
That's how Papa no way. We have to go back.
Yeah. And now him say na me nim da say papa your US ambassador sisiano.
No will be bewu no count.
Ejay bewu. On not also 16th. Onya 6 votes.
Yeah, no count.
And at the ore kra na ye Dr. Okay, also 17. Na Dr. Arthur Kennedy. Onya 1 vote.
Yeah.
onya one vote. Inti, that's really interesting. I mean, Nipa 17 at the time thought say umbetimi aye president. Can the NPP have 17 people now contesting to become president? No, meaning say constitutionally, so I must say I was saying Nipa near 5. But I say, do they have the men who qualify to be president now?
Who can say the men there? Now men there they have. But
and
I'm saying they have. The unfortunate thing that we have to set for ourselves as a country is the standard.
Yeah.
You know, I'm more fool. Electoral commission list on the buy. I'm more fool. If we don't start giving ourselves standards, so standards nima you be not challenge.
Yeah.
So what I say, so standards nima. Ura every facet of this country now. Oba asofuma standards ashifom. Media bobo. Oba ye can say amanyo sema asay. Uko ura sukua ajinsem. Emma entity asay. A driver for asay. Oba kuwa everything in this country Ghana in terms of standards. Now why not in the best studio? Now if the country is sick, who do you run to? In the midst of all these chaotic situations, why na ye Ghana cry to and why? Is it Peace Council, Christian Council, eminent or revered Ghanaians now? Or my why? Because unfortunately, Obia attempt to say wo obeka no kureno.
Yes.
You attacked. They said no kurena could join the party in power. Another party in opposition. Yeah. It is only in this country. And the American say no kureka akoya MPP NDC. Na media no so ya momodin. And you know they be than rely on these institutions. Omudi omuno kure ebe say o mine no. So standards. Or maybe without standards. Or maybe dishonesty ye key.
Yeah.
Ebe hu de ekoso o ma she be say ye hu dom kuma ani hu dom kase. Ade oso aturo go say brofo ni nyina ani. Onto ho ase a mu nyina am ko penchire mu e wo ye court ba time. Ba o man no be guru we hu sa majority in majority. Na no so business of the day say Ghana team kon kan. We are going to take about 2-3 months when the majority.
On my worry, Friday there will be chaos in Parliament.
This country is becoming sickening.
There will be chaos in Parliament.
Standards are falling. Standards are falling, and reality check is nobody is there doing that check for us. Uko NMC omusie tutu. Ura Christian Councillor omona ebubu. Peace Council ayebobo.
Yes.
So where are those people who are the reality check say these are the standards?
My main for education way in Trema, I made the point say Cecilia, your friend is saying MPP for say they will not go beyond 5. Sampine corrects me and he says our constitution doesn't say we should have 5 candidates. It says if we have more than 5 candidates, we will go for a special congress to prune the number down to 5.
Yeah, that's for that information.
That's the.
I think it's irrelevant for us to even entertain more than 5 or political party BM. Very well. Munjai, if you become too democratic, even than the people who are practicing democracy, what's that?
And
that's where the because if you think you know too much of your right, I don't know corrupt your system. No, we are learning by learning the wrong things. I don't know corrupt your system. No, now kwada sorry I know I can't do a patch penyimu na penyimu so the needed respect kwada that Ghana factor that comparison is so weak and poor. Oko America wait me say, Oko India wait me say, na hono omo Ghana for. The identity of the country, the identity of the Ghanaian, who you are, that definition of who a Ghanaian is.
Now, Oman Unim, Oka standards in the train, Madrin CBB. So, Unim say, yes, you are Ghana Standard Authority, and the man in charge, Professor Dodo, fantastic man. I mean, in terms of qualification, in terms of exposure and BBA, he is up there. But if you say, we have a bigger problem as a country. And I made the standard as a maba. In Tienda na, yehu Ghanaian ingenuity. In Tienda, Ghana for yem pabuane dawana home.
Yeah.
Ghana ni pamatari sewana. But do we know in this opposite yem pabua Ghana?
Yeah.
Your standard be or say manufacture on pabuani too. are below that standard. Yeah, ma ukwan kra ma wonton.
And now be standards in the fallen. You know, say car you can still is infa. A share you tree Ghana.
Yes, say right. Yeah, driver left. Yeah, left. Left hand drive.
Now, only Hana Moye news you say cars are any coins, cars you cannot break. Right hand will say, Unia say, do not bow Mutuma as Mutuna or more you still in the first place. I can't cry.
You know, I don't think I was say Eba.
The system is too corrupt.
It's
standards are falling every second.
Just too much. It's just too much.
There's no trust again because all team for Ghana flag in the name. I compromised. Majority of us. No krakana. Dishonesty is taking key role in this country. No kreka that's the challenge. Standards are falling. A teacher for no many kwasomuye, central for no many kwasomuye, a software no many kwasomuye, one ya bajuma ya domupe. So where is this country?
And Professor Dodu say I think your team has a lot of work to do. And minim samo a lot of job on standardization across board because ukojum ene oman sametomu na me kasa meme mono 1 kg ni buo eni onso kasa wo de 1 kg ni buo ni. How do we know say wo de indeed a 1 kg because who conclude what to two ase a ye be say den and we need standard across board.
You see you had say smart time before scale any way no man.
But because there is no standard, what is our national standard?
Petro. That I mean,
yes.
Duncan.
Yes.
Duncan Echo around.
Yeah.
Reputable oil companies. Omo adjust your more in United. Maybe Petro I'm saying 20 series no.
15
series na.
Asempa FM.
That it yes.
It is standard to wear Juma. And then city I mean how many say Ghanaian manufacturing has started albeit small, medium scale, which is good. In the Osha Horseman shoes, Osha guy, Brian shoes, guy or the brand, or the no, I think a Kovacs. A Kovacs handmade.
Okay.
Kovacs handmade. Yeah. Solid footwear. Yeah, Ghana. But my problem they say me funny shoe, no. Na me fa a Horseman in shoe. Na me fa another Ghanaian local company in shoe. What standards am they measure?
Yes, I lazy.
You know, in what standards am they measure? Okay, so we shoe or Ghana or packaging. I was say you say it should be across board.
But that's what I'm saying. Obi, you require a certain mentality. I wish an approach should be done. You require a certain mentality, and that mentality we require different places.
Yes.
That mentality, no, is so dangerous, so poor, so weak. If you say we are on top of the game, Ghana need be say or is smart. No. Today check. Even though POP free, I'm a Togo land nearby. Ghana for up to now, POP Jumano say Togo ni still not Ghana ni ya. You see the difference. No kureka any seriousness at work. Debbie.
It yajiatum say POP the Togo for
yajiatum. 2. Atadu me free US but almost 7 years.
Yeah.
Ghana ni ebe kwa pam the same attack. Kami rushes say am ye gidigisi na. Ghana ni be pam ade amount. So beje break na obi aye master 2 years and also aye master. It is a road atare bakwana. Master oni adaje o. Otrono o ye o twetwa move self na enkora no na pem pam tade. It atare no na achiacha. Na the kwa say attention to detail there be ni ho. Because they are always blaming the politician.
And the point is that who comes to us for your favor.
Yes, as a favor.
Because maybe they say if I'm parting away money to get something, it should be as to a certain expectation.
So what you call you know what you man pressure. And when you start talking, people feel that you are difficult. So we should leave the politicians and start tackling the mentality of the guy. That's why make us say in the free slow bar. And we will start empowering ourselves as individuals, as citizens. And stop queuing for 20 cities, 30 cities, 50 cities, 100 cities from these so-called politicians.
Yeah.
That's where we've got into.
It's true.
See in the free throw bar. And can share say empower you. You know, the A1 is a super example. A1 bread.
Yeah, A1 bread.
It's a super example. Yeah. He didn't just get to A1 bread. Say here na musuma junior say o peja ani mo na soon A1 bread. Obi anso person you no na djuma bia no hwe star say o muka. But say me air condition bo ha na me check office nim do ha. Now you think that it's just an easy road? So we have been fed with a certain mentality, a dependent mentality, a defeatist mentality. And you are suffering across our big kuya more say, and then ube uchna. If you planning beyond external, it's impossible. Yeah. Because ube uchna. How do you plan 6 months ahead of you? Our vulnerability to this man of God are killing every vision the Ghanaian has. Because how can I plan for 2021 or 2022 when I know that me software catch him say me wune external? It is only in this part of the world. De biada se o sin to ya wuchina o be say it is hard na crowd wa adwene ama which is o dwene ama wan kasa ho your development na kasa it's a problem. So the mind is always dependent on men of God instead of God. The mind is dependent country how sorry usika she obi botom where your mind on mind how sorry no pa usika e she obi botom.
We have a lot to
do.
And
a big problem.
We have a lot to do.
Omaya ahoya anytime pull him down, backbiting, it didn't say just to get bread and butter. That's how we survive in this country. No hard work, laziness, dishonesty pays, lazy approach to work. Obi tifaku 247 need does odi trofan conform just to get favor and get money. Weak mentality, defeatist mindset and progressive. So we always talk about these politicians. Let's give them that breather. Let's give them that space. One kasa check who reforms are.
No, Inti master now we be with Juma no.
Who reforms are?
Seriousness to work.
Yes.
No, day.
Yes.
Yeah, the entire bar. Now what the amount. Yes. Small boys. You destroy amount for. And I ba kwa yani uko program ya udu weni atu atari ebi so. Na beba na mess up. Na you say
the normal be we need to just straighten it. Odo nyoma kura call landing na what see nyoma na what send all this sports akika kekemo. Udo on my own country or yes smart decide they are saying so when you plan for a program and you are going to wear that dress knowing very well for the laundry operator they say Adena sent me bar a negotiation. I'm so sorry, what can we do? Or it will never happen again. Never. And here sorry, we don't understand it all. Sorry means that continue to do the thing and continue to say sorry. You don't mean it. You don't mean it. It is a basa as you cannot omo kikase am kala so omanya and the papa for nyina ya omo sika no sa man no your problem. Omanya nyachum adosu chen adwumaden ni no kreka no your problem obi. Omanya me de mefu nenam. It's a problem. It's a problem. So all these patriotic songs na ebeto ye no me krom kumawu actually bi wakodia ni tiji achire ma no it will say one the bigger picture of Asantiman one and compare that sacrifice. How many people are ready to sacrifice for Ghana now? Foko. Now me papa mo penso krano asigri the enter am so the school no asigri na the school because the father my father was working yes my father was working on that asigri
papa
and that time that mentality was just Ghana. Because it is a privilege to occupy a space. Oh, Ghana. Benedict, obedient yeti. Dear Pan, ye who yeti. Even with Galamsey, look at how all of us shamefully, we have managed Galamsey, especially the MPP. Look at how shamefully we have managed Galamsey. To the extent that now, a G president is afraid you're mining in Ano. Because they entrusted people that the president gave them that mandate.
I
said, Odi Kenya's 11. I could share Kumasi and the Kotoko. You who left from right because your Bobo and I Kotoko for chest here. Just in the Cromode Banu, a friend who just are the So we should stop blaming the politicians and start looking at ourselves. Say, we are the problem. Kwabena Santie. Yama appointment. Obi, Yama appointment. asempa no say no ensure say baby a wo buy na eduru no your standard bi wa ha na agina 86 one ya hwe kra no fe do 91 that's your target
Ekosiisen
but ekura ana omanya ya ma abasobode public officer ye boshire be say ye nwie munio omanya unya public space to occupy ye boshire
Abre osanka amanfo kra start
I am share because we of Patronage.
Yeah, expectations and that so no.
Omana so dia dia beto so no. Obehu kunu, obehu yire, obehu dofo bi na che. But on my way there. Your boss sector minister rails na oi. Obete course from left, right. Na omo pa boss no dey. Hwe de omo chechere. As if say omo ye holier than Pope John Paul.
And the challenge is so we share the kind of lobbying a cause of opposition. You ask yourself, sir, what is really in the your sum?
No,
and then say because say your sum, your sum your name say you the extent of the lobbying.
We have overburdened our politicians because treaty we are lazy, we are evil, and then we are pretenders. Now we are never corruption say me. And you know what say politicians are corrupt. Have you judged yourself? Have I judged myself? How can they be corrupt when they are not aided by young citizens? How can they be corrupt? Okoji ulo we na to talk our parliament here. Now nkwa wakati ya udia. Na se wono bia metata o me ha wadwene. Why do you go the extra mile to say me ko pesika or contract we so me ko 10% to her? So we should leave the politicians alone. Now it will be 4 a.m. Now if you santry to say the omoko basra so them.
Who yes can fe?
Ask yourself me say my co-minister be fee and not just abaya treme. I say my can be say 8 years to my co-minister fee he invited me. Say you people sit and you talk. It's not to encourage say yes I don't know. Were you 40,000 Ghana cedi at the table so on past 6. If I mean no man who a kwanche kwano me hu nipa be 61 as of 5:30
a.m.
Yeah. You tell say 6 now. Or see me observant keke no. Maza, we ba, me see tu. We ba, ba kofa yere fofo. We ba, me girl am kofa or the papa moto ne ba na akopim. We ba, me chika say, we ba na no ye no. Me say wa mo. The can boy hono. We ba. Nobody comes in with a proposal. Nobody.
Said you imagine who ni.
Nobody is coming in say. My me penkoko.
Yeah.
My bobu na wie. He said na branch o better na so de ken.
Yeah.
Ekosiisen.
Enti my my bobu preko bo na wie. Honorable, me say the wa kra beko koto preko 2 amamia. Yes o to ba ba kra to be ba ko timu be 30 na 16. Me no me wie me no ni me problem.
Me ma ho bi.
Me ni cha how no kra. And who cost the honorable about 1,000 cities. So 1,000 no gin na.
Yeah.
The next 20 years. O show hu so year. You are on.
Yempenis how ye pe de bia meba no
how
inti say
no be
so how I tell na dey no.
If you are there and you sit in the morning now be school fees as MP and a minister and as a politician untua no be but me be catch we say tie
wa ware mienu
as we must remember
wa ware mienu
as just a shini pakra abufo say me yero to so mienu no on tire ho mamenti me de ba akokoso so na me hey now we feeling Jamie. Who are feeling Jamie? What's that? Who are feeling Jamie?
I have vote in some more, and it's crazy. And unim a call back to your mindset of wealth creation. And unim you might be saying no, yenche was school or man, yenche was school, and I think that's the biggest challenger MPs no want. You know, Richmond Kwame Frimpong Ba I can say. MPB a gather youth in your constituency. Ofrena, he will come there and speak to the youth.
Too long an approach for them.
Well, and also
too long an approach.
Was nothing.
Too long an approach.
Will you so quick DC? Yeah, guys, be on no pebia on beba assembly.
Yeah.
Ono the oman 20. 50. Work on.
Yeah.
Ain't you will say if you start talking to them, say okay, munim. Assembly ni pese bia ye champion ni bibi 1D1F ye pese ye di ye hu hye na assembly na create bibi you know I no mo be ba adwuma no mo nya adwuma na bosom ye oh no honorable pass me na okay
no you need time
20 Ghana
we don't
every day 10 Ghana every
don't
day,
have time.
it's okay. And I think it's a mindset. Say your answer, sir.
We don't have time.
Oh, we are not going.
We continue
we
to
are not
encourage
going
it because Obi. So because you move binum lazy mind,
Yeah.
Obi. Do you know the number of graduates in Ghana? Sir, Kwenya bi wo honoma. Obi kaso apim. Obi, you didn't get to this place because we are super academic, and I'm a super talented. People are some so lazy in every approach in life. Every opportunity we have money biano. Office no. And yes, opportunity. Open white collar job. It is a one way Kwame Nkrumah University.
Yeah.
Where we where we almost every school are open. Now what's here for 5 years? Now catch them say. A buy or what soon she say and that's a buying more. Obi. Apart from say a bit the other challenges of our buying, and then the people mere privilege so some one as phone. Mr. You can brighten your own corner. Me go suton nam. Me go suton nam. And nam just say you're beautiful and nam no. Where we have come from to get to where we are now. And then mama ton on sorry consider. Nantwie na mama fa to machini moja machino. Where I have come from. If you see me today at Jefamco, me I share glasses to Jefamco na my team as communications guy. I just came to sit there. Go to Adenta Presby, go to Adenta ICGC, come to men Nama Wodua, Ghana Commercial Bank Yakura Circular. My trying 50. And when you're even selling, look at the cheek of it. They said because you're A1 guy. Look at the cheek of it. Hey.
And A1 guy knows that you're more keen. You know, or started time okay in USD.
Look
level
at
200.
And I don't know now.
And our asset in Kwa over 10 million Ghana cedis in terms of asset panel. You know, and Bible cause don't despise small
yes,
Obi. You know, Oshasian kitten from Ashasiana. A bear day, it will not be easy. And Yeka win so can say Obia ne bit my entrepreneur. And you Obia bit my
that's not the case.
And the ones who are want to be entrepreneur.
There were government responsibility.
Yes.
Abandon was stood here to say on the ankra kabom to say kwatichumu ema expansion ema system your industries were.
And that's why I was excited. Me who video be on Jata Cement. Now
Jata Cement is on now.
Cement, which is really good for our country. I mean,
say you can Jata Cement and I can Jefamco and I can Clemens Jato clay. You can say you have Alisa, you can say Rockstars ne Kamane
Tobin Zoom Lion.
What we should do as a country consciously and deliberately, we need to empower them to really expand.
Because I will share since Yenya independence in 57 up until now. Unim say Abanye Juma fanko for about 600,000 though.
Look at the population.
And you are talking close to 31 million
Look at the population.
People. You know, it is offer active population a bit my year Juma na kra na enumpo e 15 million.
Look.
So we Abanye Juma 600,000 from 1 million.
Look at the
in the 14.4 million, who would employ them? You know, we have to be deliberate about how
because
local industries. Papa,
nobody should also misrepresent. Government has a responsibility to ensure. So apart from Duanua Cray, and if he doesn't believe in establishing government-owned businesses, a private government relationship will also enhance some of these challenges.
And I think your challenge is the lack of deliberateness. You're deliberate. Okay, you per se you create 1 million jobs this year, man, and that's why I like, you know, Neoma will start to say, oh yeah, our plan. Indeed, we want to create 1 million jobs this year. You scan it through Ghana, you know, you name major entrepreneurs, you know, you frebe 10. Government wants to create 1 million jobs this year. Mu ye nipa du. Ye nim se se mu nyina madwuma mu no mu employ nipa be 200. E den abaye nyama mo na mo betima fa 500 aka ho obi a. E se onye nipa 10 na obi afa 500 a. Wako wanim. E se wo captain of industries be 200. Now target you mu nyina from. I want each and every one of you to create 500 jobs this year. We are making huge progress. And and we should be deliberate. And that's why I loved the fact that Nanado Kachre GIPC for said before he leaves office, he would want to see at least 20 world-class Ghanaian businesses.
That's deliberate.
World-class.
That's
20.
deliberate.
But you ask yourself, say, after first term, deliberate 20 world-class into business are a body. Because then there's also US, Uber Coca-Cola, Uber Facebook, Uber Twitter, Uber some of these huge multinational companies. Oko China, and China has done well because Adebakwane Kutia China and they say na omuni solid world-class brands in the now Whirlpool, and they will say Huawei. Huawei is all over.
Taking over.
You know, into almost deliberately are building world-class brands. And I think that's where we should be looking at. Because the private sector and the bit creating human. There was a buying support and a deliberate.
Carpentry shops I hold the wall my gun.
Yeah. Na even Oman, Omo etimi build the course through into Yebenya Pogas, Yebenya name them.
Pogas require.
Omo na for free China because locally. And I know the problem. Oyano Ghana Hana unim say Ghana the any boy they saying the Omo free China eban. And once you have that imbalance, it becomes a problem. And how do we make sure say the Ghana Hana born the bed eba form? Because I just say me feel say me coffee free China na cheaper than say me kocha wawani odu.
But within seconds na China den so agin say mu.
No. What the wa ha na papa. And the challenge is man say okọ because me bra panyin Otibonsu.
Yeah.
George Otibonsu. Yeah. Good. When him say huge carpentry shop. Huge one no. Huge me say any shop it's a factory. Oye no nyoma ni bi wa no crab nso free am no ne eba. Na de ye wa ha no quality ne is solid. Onumpo no for free tech him money at the no. The quality of what he makes here in Ghana. Meaning King's Furniture money at the ewa takrade. You know, they all started doing omo de ye wo ba could be agowu yes.
Agowu nyane.
Enyane. You know, but you ask yourself, come showrooms are. He said, you know, credit free China. But I think say anya deliberate. Now who said this is where we want to get to. We need to create jobs for our teaming youth. How do we do it? You say a buying anno epim 600,000. There are a lot of them out there. And they say one major challenge. They say universities, no, is the accommodation issue. What it's telling us, they say graduates more. In the next 5 years from now, we would have so many graduates on the street. And plan Ben Yediagu to make sure say 5 years from now we can create 2 million spaces to absorb Sankofone be free universities abano. See anya sani ye thinking anya along these lines. Ne so new meaning ketin said ye dia. Ebeye den.
Well, I'm happy.
I think business people no show clearly.
Yeah.
Say given the opportunity and the support, they will do it. And the Ibrahim Mahama Jata Cement story is there. Yeah. The Just Fund Group, the Jefanco, Despite, the multimedia, it's there. Inti support ne bani deliberator. They've shown say.
I'm sure you've gotten a lot of text messages like well. The mentality and the attitude of the Ghanaian now is in question.
A lot.
But the good thing is, you more a kufitun to abasu.
Yeah.
Yeka A1 asemia na odi abetum say Ambassador and I joined Kweku of A1 Bread to inspect a factory in New York.
Yeah, the guy has opened the factory in New York. And that's
in New York.
In New York. Kofi, thank you for the reminder. In New York, the factory it's a joint venture with a major US bread company to supply to the entire New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. With bread, a little bit, I'm telling you, with a little bit more support from investors, he can expand across the entire US. They have invested $3 million in machinery so far. Please use your medium to encourage people who are looking for genuine investment opportunities to reach out to the A1 company. And Oman invested $3 million in machinery. Imagine so Omunya a little bit support.
Yeah.
And Obekaya President in the inaugural address. Okay, about Appeal and what Gehok has done in terms of branding and packaging Appeal. You know, Appeal can become that our international Ghanaian product.
Brand.
And this year, Ghanaian brand being and an air tone, even in Nigeria. Why? Kasapreku made an attempt. They've done so well. But there was a support, no eba.
But just where me young could be on US or no Sinidai. Steve Brendan. Also, got two red what that?
For picture, they send the Jackson. No fan to Facebook.
What that?
First. Wada hati abre adwuma wo ho.
Oh gosh.
Wada. You know, into kudos and thumbs up to the A1 team. I mean, they are making Ghana proud, and they open A1 bread. I'll call New Yorker or my partner, another bread company in the US.
I'm happy to hear this.
Yeah, it's a good story. Ain't it? We're saying is something if we are deliberate.
Well, so my boss also contribute to Clemens Jato.
Yeah.
To share his experience.
Any bad. I think it's good. Ain't it? You can
also contribute to share his experience.
Munya bibi informa. We say Obi.
Yeah.
Government decided to expand existing businesses through 1D1F to create immediate jobs while working with new initiatives to build new factories. How did the opposition describe it? The opposition made mockery of it, and people believed the argument. That's the problem we have as a country. Of course, that's one thing we can look at. The argument, and then they say, and Jackson Day.
What da?
Still,
what da?
Our side wada hati. Na say bi so a oye adwuma throughout the night.
Misreo. We dey wadaruma. One visit a lot of sites are. What the difference between Chinese worker and the Ghanaian worker? We do wadaruma misreo. We dey misreo.
In the Mumra Facebook Asempa Facebook page 94.7.
Yeah, kwase we can about 3 seconds ano. No compare the other guy as a benku bi adi. Odi wi na to.
No mo so here did omudi.
Oh, we pay na to na let's close nyum to. CBA ba na me dem no science. So mo de bia sa nyum no mo to mentality no mo to. Ah God. Ewie me see me who ba na ba. No we. To sa nyum na fa no we.
Okay. Inti me nua na the message we buy no. Yes, Charles. Oh why lolo. Charles, yes, we agree sir. The opposition, opposition sometimes can be destructive. Sometimes they are constructive.
Yeah.
But when you can existing Ghanaian businesses, our must show capacity. How do we deliberately help them? Clemens Jato, Akwaba na pom to saying.
Adom.
Afe papa enko MSI ho. Me pa chwe de enko ma ye di na say eya wo de wo pese won so can be me ntio.
That's right. The kind of you need a man for more encourage the youth. Me buy no na me nim ko na so Kobna Santea or your Ghana near or nim system no. He believed in my dreams. He didn't kill my dreams. Obi or what can chance and person be top road, but can go as a broad so juma. Man yet. But instead say obe help now what package the why idea no. Na be reality no on yet that or be divert or be confuse you. I believe in land. Kobnas Ante believe in that stupid dream of mine. Today is big, very big, to the extent that I take charge of all government lands acquired by executive FM. Now I've also opened companies. Another big problem is the churches. They give false hope, false prophecies to these young ones. So they sit down and they are marking time, waiting for that miracle to happen. Meanwhile, the miracle is the sun setting, the sun rising, and the sun setting. That's all the miracle we have. Number 3 is the standard you guys are talking about. Yembu mpenyifo biom. Because I saw in my said, I don't will be so my professor bet me away into ombu penibia wonifie. Ombu penibia wa bonten. Na ebe den na sa penino aka secrets about life, about how to make it in life. E dey achel ma won so what ye aka be dani ni papa bi wa Ghana ha. Enyoma we na etochima e wa ya brabo mu Ghana. Enye magic bia, enye school ko, enye bibia, ma ye bi no ya kosa abre. Na so ye school ko. Me o say mo kan yiye ma amafo te say drink killers e wa Ghana ha che obi a. O ya de pa bia on be so mo be lambasto te say opposition asema kan. Abanye bibia opposition say yen. Omo so omo ba o say yen. Na so ade ne ye. But if you say you no ye nti no enye. Your course say on my way one day we are sitting on a time bomb. It will explode in our faces and we'll all regret it. But this is the only country we have. Can I pen your my into Mumayambwa, the young and upcoming ones. A quite be so possible. A quantre to say I make something wait. I was in the bush with Comnas until when people were shooting. Destroying bulldozers, excavators, burn down everything that we own. he believed in it. Today, it is fruitful. When the children come up with dreams, don't kill it. Don't come up with your old ideas that you couldn't fulfill. Say, one, nature dream, no, number reality. Now that's in Ghana.
Wow, Clemens, yeah, that's in Yamin That's a good one. And yes, we need some of these inputs. And Sadia Mekano, Unim, yes, I know, I we are not naive. I know, sir. There are some business people depending on our connections, I will maybe open favor be from a band A or a band B. That is not what I'm talking about. The deliberateness now make a national plan into your name say, irrespective of party I would do. Once I a business person in him so our capacity to employ people, no, we call you around the table. You were maybe 500 local captains of industry. We want to create 1 million jobs this year. How do we do it? You are there. While we work on that, no, now after the new initiative, so 1D, 1F, then also because really 1D, 1F cannot employ the team in youth. But we need the existing businesses to also survive. And say, and any realistic companies were say over the past 30 years, how many Ghanaian businesses can we name? Say from 1990. To 2020, absolutely. Peter's Educational Center. Solid school. And
so painful.
You know, say because the history is there to guide us in the future. And the name say history as a country, any build generational businesses. But we've gotten to a point, at least we know, say multimedia did 25 years. You know, and it is almost getting to one generation. There are other companies that are about must show promise.
Yeah.
How do we help them and make sure, say, because and they engineers and planners, a local company, or more contract mining for gold gun or more. It is huge for our country. You know, Zoom Lion can compete with any waste management company anywhere in the world. In terms of capacity, in terms of resources, and all of that. We have to be deliberate and help some of these companies. Na yentimi M1, na ye share SMEs nenso. And when you come banks, no, or man banks, no. Yeah. Banks are deliberate. No,
banks require they buy in three.
They are too risk averse. It's something we all have to
buy in three phases.
Yes.
One, still Ghana for munya kwenya. Tina dan beka say. Me buza say, foreigners in Kwana ye juma.
Yes.
Maybe I'm sure say me test your frozen.
Med lab.
Debbie, med lab. Lancet. Lancet.
MDS Lancet.
Yeah, my course bomb.
Yeah.
Say Ghana for part me yet more Lancet. Now I will be able to say one of the serious guys in this world.
It is possible. It is possible.
Say Ghana for me yet more Lancet MDS. This is any advert. I'm more than that. Now I make I'm more than. Say a Ghana for no man engage your media. And no man yare.
Na Ghana for the defense ministry. And Ghana for the war all the military barracks in our country.
We have a problem.
And look at military barracks now. Look at the discipline. You understand? It is possible. Mamene Kofi Akpalu. Unja Kofi Akpalu so and now we can say in Kumasi.
Yeah, Capital Radio.
Yes.
So no stati or no capital.
Okay.
That means me ash.
Okay.
And no free capital go nyesika.
Okay.
And wabreo and no koti suku.
Kofi Akpalu.
Maza, wabre oye professional.
Okay. So you're a professional accountant.
Yeah, not just a normal guy. Say, wabre no wanya ni smooth.
Odike na no ye mpaboa.
Odike ye wo suku no odike to mpaboa ko fa mpaboa free Holland.
Okay.
Eba, Ashtown downtown.
Na no one so ye bi Ghana ha na.
No bi da bi no wa hode ne. Oh no Southern is a privilege. Boga free Holland aba. Nipa say
Odike no ye bi.
To bo say Odike be sit down with you now when. O ye kan now na no be kase. Dam ne ku dire na okasa. Da be Odike be ye mpaboa. O tu kwan fo from no de mpaboa free Holland ba. Bra Ashtown downtown Biafra. Nipa do na ko Odike fie ho. Et you know, Dominic Jackson, who has a Palusa? A Paluca. So when people start talking about Palusa, you don't know how the guy has struggled.
Akpalu.
Ni tries a near apa or the name of him. You don't know.
Also, one also per se okay. But messages are abano. it's making the discussion very interesting. Yababa na afi yaba be kind messages no ebi. But Ora Kofi Akpalo presidential candidate ma LPG in the 2020 elections. Ora Akpalo akwa ba na saying
Obi nyamena dumara kwa mhoye.
Ye da nyame ase. Mate se ye nkomo na so wo bibi kakra o de tato me enti o.
Ayo and the makasa papa. Sankomo we sembo repeat be 1 month. Na kwamon for asumiye. TQ o share Ghana hanom na e kwan fa so eto aba no. Enye. Se yanse san yanko yani. Se obi timi twan to obi so. Na ya to aba ma no. Ye hwehwem ye nya hwe ni agani bakọ na za. Obi etiche sika emma enkofo we koto aba di sika naked nebi tiche
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM
fridge ebi tiche nyama bibi all the political divide but obi anka I think say ya to say normal e je say no wo ko na wo wie sika ana ko bapo na boko na wo di ba be ditumi a no ani hia. It is a standard na mo kana. Say ya stati enfiro, ne ya condemn, ne ya stati am punishing the pa. And ye manage that you no problem. As a sergeant you chini pa. Se see appointment committee, our parliament. Omo betina si. Abai ba appointment pa se wo ya fa wo ye minister ko. Na embo wa se mu. When Jessica on pass it, and it's a fact. But the Kurma one you better found DC over assembly. When Jessica on pass it, and it's going on, and it's hard time say, you know, you better sorry at ya. You condemn us on your man. You condemn us our practices now. You maui, you better because Oko Parliament.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Minister designate. One Jessica on pass it. A probably so Jessica. And correct and American. Oko Assembly, DC, MC, one Jessica on pass it. Sajewi, second media no, Timia sorry, Gina, near condemn Sajewi, na omwa. Omudi sikani ade no yetima hyemu wo mo na sade wo ya bada corruption at work because do ba be minister do ba be DC ya di kan yire na jimika ono ko so MP ansa na be MP no wako take your bribe am a delegate after delegates no what say take sika de man ko fo and oba be MP any has appointing minister so say sika na oba won teneka eti corruption e fu chane en chacha I just say ye nyina ya free e dia sami no ne ya kan kure a kire ye ho ne ya condemn sa ne ma we sade we entimi see
Asempa FM
because matana buche for so many years entimi see da ba ko ma no
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM
ya a woman organizer ya to no so aba I just will take here at the check TV, microwave, or the chef fridge, near the day. Obi Baba youth organizer of Betty Chiska, party chairman of Betty Chiska, once a cha, one way. So we are not voting for people who have the know-how to do the thing, but we are voting for those who have the money to spend. Those cannot be tried there. Masa, and okay.
Kofi Medase, I think you've helped our discussion, Papa Kofi Akpalo and Moten and Kano. And yes, it comes back to the issue of, a man for going out there to vote, not knowing, say, who vote here. You are entrusting your destiny, the destiny of your children, the destiny of the country into the hands of people. It is a okokojisika, eko jinaso kotoa ba. You are shortchanging yourself. And visa will see a drew level amount for behu sadie. Now you who say we don't vote for voting's sake. we don't just go out there to vote. Let's have that renewal of mind. My main kind message is nekakra. Good afternoon, Mr. Obi. God bless you and Omahene for such emancipation. I'm grateful for the support you gave me to share my Robome dreams on such a big platform. Yeah. I'm hopeful that after setting up the farm, I'll be able to employ others. Capital is a major problem in Ghana, and government should put in place facilities to support new ideas. Thank you, Richard of Robome Farms. Richard, thank you. We are also proud of you. Obi, our major problem is our banks. Let's work on that. Ibu in second D. We say, we deliberately helped Dako farms and others to bounce back. We helped the Everpios and other thriving ones to expand. We were mocked, but for the tenacity of my boss, Honorable Alan Tremantin, the dream killers you were talking about would have shelved the vision. Prince Boache Boaten, PRO, Ministry of Trade and Industry. And yes, on the way, Abba. Prince, thank you. And I think that's really true.
Acting, Anna. And on the way, I buy work.
Obi, this lady uses used car tires to produce this beautiful furniture.
Yes,
I've been helping her to get an investor, but all those we go to give excuses. Oh, man, this is beautiful. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And to him, and it's sometimes deliberateness now using the purchasing power of the state. And imagine say we are FA. Now and your ministries bear 10 because okay, yeah.
We are near better.
We near better. Yeah,
reception.
Yes. First reception, because $1 you spend in China, what you do is that you are contributing to creating jobs in China for Chinese. But what they trust hard year, you are creating jobs in Ghana. Mindset. Where you say there are young entrepreneurs who have small scale businesses operating, and it's better government spread the support to these ones that can help employ people than giving it to the so-called big brand. There's one Ghanaian bakery in London called Uncle John's Bakery, who is now supplying bread to big retail shops like Tesco, Sainsbury, Morrison's, which if we support will bring him down. Okay, and he will create a lot of jobs in Ghana. Okay, Nanan saw for in Accra, Nanan saw for. Thank you. And I think that's also a good point. And
PWD aspirant. And I saw Pepas and Gardens
on Asempa FM.
Where he said, good show, be on a man. The solution is to start thinking as Ghanaians with all due respect. We seriously must start thinking Ghana and stop thinking mafia and interest. Our culture, resources, and background will take us far if we decide as a nation. Obi, the word here is if we decide. I'm just being a citizen, not a spectator. Chief Baine and on the way. But I think it's a good point. I mean,
decision.
A man for so said now we can backbite and endorse. Dream killers and endorse. Obi or was spending the whole time. Charlie. Kojo Dankwa say, Obi, we must begin to encourage indigenous Ghanaian businesses to expand and grow so they can employ a lot more. Government especially must make frantic and deliberate effort of helping the Ghanaian businessmen to grow rather than killing their businesses because of politics. Kudos to Ibrahim Mahama for not allowing others to kill his dream. Jata Cement is here to stay, listening to you live in an Uber. Kojo Dankwa of the NDC.
My man.
Yeah, Kojo.
Kojo don't know.
We say these are locally manufactured gas stoves at North Kaneshi Industrial Area, and these are quality product. Charlie Oman, but
I think what we should also do, and it's we should call for a day of all Ghanaians Amukra uniqueness in terms of energy, so that we can also advocate for big industries to give them the needed support, as well as government and individuals. So you role a bit to play and say, yes, we set a day. Ghana Nibia was no Juma is what Mako anima. We push. For first 50. Out of first 50, we have 25 beko. Now 25 actually as Abamo. Because we will sample, people will have to come and see.
Because this is beautiful. Gas stove. Why you Ghana here? North Industrial Area. I think I have to send you some of these pictures now on Facebook.
When those you can't say first on our opportunities are given.
Yeah.
Share under one umbrella. Now, if we have the likes of ABA,
NBSSI,
yes,
some of these
individuals also as well.
Yeah.
No more bear that inspection. Clearly, we are there.
And I think one other problem you was account also US near there or more venture capitalist.
Yes.
And you war or more horse wapeske go.
Yeah.
And don't know you investor or investing into a man for businesses and or more. And I think before started some the venture capital fund, how far has it gone and in helping build
Ekosiisen
businesses? And I think we
FM.
would have to go back to the basics. Is it the A1 bread which John Dumelo described the owner as a lazy dropout on the street? Inko Joseph. Where's a greetings, Obi? How about all big churches venturing into factory businesses? Pentecost can do better. I know that for a fact. On a lighter note, maybe the steel bender is just resting after a hard day's work. That's what I said. Fieron in Mataheko. Thank you. Yes, but Church of Pentecost is also doing a lot. I mean, yes, ABR, all churches can look at that. But when you say Pentecost AC, 5 ultra modern prisons, because we believe that congestion in our prisons is a problem. And because a bit will be a bit prison anytime we are building 5 state of the art, and not just prisoner, a housing facility in Kwa. There will be factories in there training prisoners. Yes, Auntie Jackson, the way over Facebook see a gas stove locally manufactured. Ghana ni na aye our North Kanesi industrial area here. Into Facebook said esi etie solid Asempa 94.7 FM in Facebook page ebra beshe. And yes, Fieron telling American that's what Pentecost is also doing. Michael Nimomi, sales manager, say, boss, the owner of A1 Bread is a proud Pojoba. The same school the lives of Kojo Point Chroma attended. Yes, I know. Thank you. And you guys should be proud of yourselves for producing such a solid guy. Don Pino says, Obi, local aphrodisiacs are all we know what to produce here. We are not serious. Over 100 adverts all over. It's all down to sex. And also one thing I was here. Just end Charlie, the hands out the back as I draw it. Me my power and
but every forward Jumay.
Oh, and
James Latimu Jumay and my man is a Daku.
Yeah, Mimi Daku.
Yeah.
Obi good day. The Ghanaian system is set up for corruption, greed, competition of status, jealousy, etc. And they all open doors for corruption. We are quick to glorify overnight wealth without questions. Also, the politicians make big promises to win office, hence the financial support harassment from the citizenry. Kweku Labi and Onodi Way Abba. This one says, okay. Mami Efiakoto, good afternoon to you. We say, Obi, okay, I'll come back to political messages. But we say, these are the topics I like. After school, I built a proposal on how to create jobs, and I sent it to the Ministry of Youth and Sports. Up until now, on TV, and where AB, your former sales executive.
Let's always not look up to government.
Yeah.
Let's not always look up to government. They said they make culture say we are going to set out a day. That day, no more multiple tie.
Yeah.
Just
to give you the exposure.
I said, first cost of exposure. I invite a sikafo and then more pepper. So on Babuani Pania buying Penuma and also yes, I knew said it's a nipper 50 share now. A move 50, we are expecting that at least 10 crown a bit to me so that it becomes very competitive.
And sound is our word of caution. Or more Yamia or Maduma Watu or Munsem, our more businesses done. Say young man be your idea be now obesusu ho trena
and Korea.
Oh,
Korea.
First shim. Young man be done in the Huabana. Na papa ne yes idea now the better and nibi. And also nya the papa. Let's also speak against that. Ni na yentime moa. Esika for ne so no set aside some funds. Mo de be boa as support young ideas and new ideas are ebeba. Venture capital, we should grow that attitude, no. And we venture capital, we say can untu ngukwa. So would the invest in obi idea ubenya returns. In the US, one of my favorite programs, Shark Tank. In the YouTube, be a YouTube, I just type Shark Tank.
Yeah.
A group of investors, rich men. Now, nasia for me panel. Now, omutia man for into business idea. Watch say me the 100,000 eshemua. How many years? And I would be 100,000. I'm back. And then they put the money in there. And I think these are some of the programs we should also encourage. Etimi Abwa. We say great conversation this afternoon, Senior Obi. Patriotism is carefully taught and deliberately instilled in citizens. Growing up, we read about youth groups established to train young people in the areas of discipline, respect, work ethic, timeliness, obedience, and love for country. What happened to these boys and girls scout groups? And we're free. Meaning, Dennis Asari, Dennis here, a research fellow Imani.
Okay.
And Odiwe. And what Chima GSB, Unim say, Osha Presby, Methodist, no more. Domewe, yes, a boys brigade.
Yeah, boys brigade.
Girl scout.
Yeah.
Sadi ane buapa.
Na ya kra, my name say Red Cross as well.
Yeah, omo.
Red Cross here,
omo. It is in sorry no fathers nene and I'm saying asofo no na epo mo e kontokwa omo be focus so ayes anu entokwa
Obi. I know another conversation. Because you say we've lost it. Say, Ana mi busa say wine partner. Wine na oshwe dey wine.
Honorable Okoboy said, the last time I was approached by someone who requested for abortion, I had to spend time convincing them, a girl and the mother, to carry the pregnancy through. They weren't pleased at all with me. The things you have to manage as MP can only be known by those who become MPs. Say, wabasa obejiska for abortion.
One typical example, Dubiasi money. A 65-year-old man during the campaign approaching, he say, cement bags 5. Anna or more man. Now that community need to abati and no more catch and say, the movies are my men going to hear cement. Ekosiisen. So reason is that Abroa 65 years. Who are brantia or bassa any or Betty keti. Yeah, boamero. Now say nipa mua dia to say necroti bass, when I say, oh sorry, ma. But you
who's away all.
Papa.
Sorry, I'm a but those times JSS cultural studies yet show. So who penya sorry man. I mean those things challenge. Obi said Jimmy Alote said check this out. This guy used to be a normal basic kebab seller in Accra. He managed to get to the UK. It is not always about money. Hard work pays. And Oman, Oko UK no. Odi ama mimi na ye nyina ye nhwe bi. Oko you is not to kebab wa Ghana ha o. Oko ye no. Wakoye chese chale branding odi am
kebab no.
To the kebab. We ukwa or the shoot him that £10 one steak how better. Chale.
Obeto.
In waye King's Kitchen and Pub.
Yeah.
And the branding for the kebab. And oven crack kebab nishim. Oh, Charlie, we have a long way to go. And these things are things how we are getting at the business bro. In the start here, we will start small. But I will start Obi say you should act local but think global.
Exactly.
Act local but think global. And there's also a competition in your Ghana and that's a mistake a lot of the youth. And they be a make us say, oh yeah, graduate Ghana ha. Your competition is not just Ghana. Graduate only movie school University of Ghana because and say EcoBank employer. That be omo Ghana market. Or employ in Kofoni be free Nigeria, e be free South Africa, e be free Kenya.
Global employment.
Yes.
In the
multinational company. In the business school for now movie school you should think that your competition is out and make call Mandela Washington Fellows in the Chale Ghana. Because some of the youth in other African countries, I was shocked. Madam Fubeo, Kenya, Moi University in Kenya, 23 years, Oman. The inventions, I was amazed. Not even roommate, the inventions, waste management inventions from local products, not EU. It was unbelievable. And these are Africans. Youth in Rwanda near the new maybe more eye. And we have to step up. And I know, say the Ghanaian ingenuity, we've shown beyond reasonable doubt, say, given the opportunity, we can do it and do more. And to support, now you always say, you make. I remember the best kebab seller in Tottenham, London. Also the Akolberry kebab. Where say, Obi, there is another dangerous trend in Ghana we must immediately put a stop to. That is the overemphasis of degrees than quality career experience. In the US, we start working at a very young age, building relevant life and career experiences. These experiences, coupled with our education, determine how far we go. It's your experience that determines how far you go. But what do we see in Ghana? The culture of placing so much premium on degrees instead of experience. So our young ones spend so much time going to school without building career experience. The recent demand by Public Service Commission that only master's degree holders can become CEOs of government agencies is an example of such backward policies. Enti unim say because me can say me masters for UK. Abrofo ane wa me class. No mo ye be 5. And sa 5 ni your more be 2,000, 3,000 students or money first degree. E mu be 5 for the transition be a master so. Because omo no say person okay masters near there. You want to go into academia. So ko chira de into be masters no akoye PhD. Majority of your first degree or koye adwuma. I was all building relevant experience on the job. Menka say masters in here and some of them do masters. After 1 year juma kakra no wa try akoye masters no aba benya upgrade. Ba ye ha no. O wie first degree na o ma me ye adwuma bia o. Masters. Straight akoye masters. Ube wie no. Only experience.
Requirements is experience.
Point na be for adwuma. Into where we masters degree na wonam. Adwuma because nipa no per hands-on experience. We need a complete rethink of our system.
At this point, Obi, you say a lot of people want to be part of the show. For
we'll see a BF phone lines. And we'll fit on to a message near no crepa medase. Hi, Obi. All what you guys are discussing, good ideas to help reduce unemployment. But where is the money to start? But we can give MPs 452,000. Yeah, we know. Papa. This is not a mindset we have to encourage. Eric. And once we go on that tangent, we would miss the point. I tell you, we would miss the point. Obi, unfortunately, you guys are forgetting our own Asantewa Kwame. Yes, he's also doing an amazing job. He started his footwear manufacturing like a joke. Today, I see him as a hero. Let's support such guys. Education is paramount, but not indispensable. Jomo Pokwase Festus. Thank you. Thank you for all the messages. And was say a BMA say a man for be brainer want to contribute to our discussion. The baby phone lines not to mo na mo some of them are drink about Obi. Have you forgotten of batik, tie and dye? I learnt it and it helped me in going to school, but now the business has collapsed. Not only our own, but the whole country. No one does that job again. Yeah, batik, tie and dye. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I know it's true. About 80% of UK citizens are only first degree holders, and yet they are able to collect enough taxes to give grants. Yes, so yes. You can think local, grow local, and succeed local. India virtually consume almost all the things they do, cars and etc. Thank you. Unfortunately, one for Wudianka, loads and loads of messages coming through. Obi, with this topic, you need to call me one day and I'll tell Ghanaians how the Danes, that's people of Denmark, create jobs for their people, being entrepreneurs or private, and how the government has also planned to create jobs. I'll call you one of these days, Mr. President in Denmark. Loads and loads of messages. But let me pause here and open the phone lines. Maybe a phone line is not too many. Afa Monso Madrinche Kakra on this particular subject. But before that, as we project Ghanaian enterprises, Agbeve Herbal Center, another Ghanaian business. Omo de Mona soap and a Mona cream abajaso. Opesa wonam etimi etoso kama pa. Na uyi body odor efri wo ho a. Unya Mona soap and Mona cream edi dware edi bisra eboa pa. And Agbeve fever and so. to fight the onset and the outset of malaria and also Ebola. Yewo agbeve tonic and agbeve balm. Me pacho tonic no say wo suffer your bowel suffer from menstrual clotted blood flow, Flemish menses, black menses, and a piles, and a balm no so honami to 2 udi chia ebeko pompo na bow. Bomode na oni agbeve herbal center ni nkomo 0246 595 256. Obapa product nso wodwa so Africa Queen mackerel, Obapa pasadi, Obapa tomato paste ni nyina wunya bia eno nso etime boa papa enti ya no wahye nso ede ama ni nyina nso easy to open no hia sekan anything katabia wo twen ya na wo na wo sen no for bulk purchases call 0302668357 na pebi eto unim say Ecobank edi 30 years and omode Ecobank 30 for 30 loyalty promotion upper. It's unbelievable. I mean, they are rewarding 30 loyal customers for 30 days from 30th December and almost 28th January and eba every year. What you have to do is to tune in each day to drive time on joy and correctly answer questions on the Ecobank mobile, GHQR, and on the history of Ecobank to be one of the lucky winners of 3,000 Ghana cedis each every day for 30 days. In the everyday, Nipa 30, you want 3,000 Ghana cedis for 30 days. Wow. Ecobank. That's amazing. And to be eligible for your winning prize, you must have either the Ecobank mobile app, Express account, virtual card, or GHQR, and you should have transacted on any of these platforms within the last 48 hours. If you don't, then please download the Ecobank mobile from Google Play Store or App Store and activate the Express account, virtual card, or GHQR to access your prize. Join me on this Ecobank at 30, 3,000 Ghana cedis loyalty reward for each winner for 30 days journey. It's an incredible journey. Ecobank at 30, celebrating 30 years of financial innovation and banking excellence. Remember to stay safe. Terms and conditions apply. Ecobank, the Pan-African Bank. So we suffer from sciatica. Sciatica ye yarea. Unim say sometimes if you sisi, eba o two ase, eba o nine ase, ote yao. Extreme pain. Your friend is sciatica from your waist downwards, buttocks to the calf and your feet. Ote yao ankasa. Sciatica experts no 21st century clinic. There were 10 branches in Ghana. Ain't fraying 0540 311 311 0540 311 311. Accra your office no dome within the Heavy Do building. Kumasi you were overseas opposite the Total filling station obe hu yen ewo ho. Eni yem komo aye di no me phone lines no entom ne yentie mo nso madwen kire. Ghana for bebre na express interest enye mu nyina na ye betimi afremo. Ba wo unya kwan e come through aye be fa 0302 216 545 and 0302 216 546 na yentie won so. We say Obi, I have a junior back in UDS who after completing first degree proceeded to do his master's, and I'm now told he's doing PhD. Well, maybe he wants to go and lecture. I should think so. Aki Ewefia constituency, yes. I should think say a lecturing or person or yanya sa padia as one share kakrabi to me aba. And the friend NTO 0302 216 545 0302 216 546. Ya can sembe brina. What do you also think? Let's hear you. Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Me ba cho hwaini.
Eda na ya okasa Peterborough.
Nana ya wo Tabora, me ntio.
Eda mame mo mabaso oni o mahene.
Asempa FM.
Modi aba ende na empire ye bo no say yen so aye intimi test no. Ye benya kwanya na ye so ya kan ya de. Eda me ye woda na eda adwuma bia ni ho a me intimi nye. Me no ka say enra na me fita kwade. By the Kofexi ruling gate, Galadi ruling gate 5. I walk Takrade. Now, Eda, I am here Abuafo. You say in the shop, baby, I'm shop wapa.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
I'm a kunya baby waka, so I can't hopa. But Obuafo on one. Tiani is Abuafo, papa. It's not fixing ruling gate, no, fixing remote in our. na mame mo me bra ba ko abaso
FM.
oye adwuma o man FM kwaku Burundi wo hu me nsa no adwuma na oguso a all link me na me bona baso pa ono na
and also shop no way
me shop no La Paz Race Cross
okay
some 23 meter works
okay
da adwuma bia ni ho a na ya tabora mintimi nye emfama
mate
my adwuma is fantastic me finish is really good me we am was special sprayer with spray it come at the mouth.
Okay. Mate, medase. I mean, yes, that's the spirit, and I love it when I hear young men or more sour pepano to want to start something on their own. I mean, once you are honest, once you are truthful, once you are trustworthy, I don't think you'd find problem because service be our provider. You won't offer a solution to their problem. You know, and you can't, and then you see the Richmond bar, you know, you have to solve problems, and in return, you make money. Good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, me patron Haini.
Ekosiisen
Obi, I would like to speak English. My name is Neo Kanja.
Neo Kai, you're on air. Let's hear you.
It's Okanja.
Okanja.
Yes, I'm calling from the U.S.
Oh, from the U.S. Okay.
Specifically. Yeah, Columbus, Ohio.
Okay, let's hear you.
I want to be very brief here, but that's a very good and interesting discussion.
FM.
You know, I've lived in Ghana. I was born in Ghana, lived in Ghana for many years, but I happen to be in the U.S., and I'm having a very good experience. I think there's one aspect of our system that we keep ignoring, or leaders keep ignoring. And I'll mention that in a moment. But based on my experiences here, the enforcement of laws, you have no idea how much job it creates simply by enforcing laws that have been created. I'll give you a specific example. Like in the housing industry, right? I have the benefit of witnessing the building of residential accommodation from scratch. Mm-hmm. Okay? And I can go on and on, but what I observed, the basic benefit that I observed was that because the city enforces the building codes, everything that needs to be provided or to be done as part of the construction creates jobs. From clearing the land, how you clear it, the city will come and make sure they have companies, they will bring down the woods, machines are used extensively. It's amazing. I can send you videos that I took personally because of the excitement of the experience. So from clearing the land, preparing the land, by putting all the sewage systems, and you can imagine the materials, the labor, all the pipes, all the concrete sewage systems, all the way to building the house and even the grass. Because city code requires that you cannot leave surface bare. It has to be concrete, asphalt, or grass. And these are enforced to the letter. That's why when you come to America, you don't see dust. But you can imagine the one who do the concrete, it's a company. It's hired many people. The one who do the asphalt, it's a company. It's hired many people. The one, even the grass, right? My lawn, the grass is coded. It has a number. So if I have a problem with the grass, I call the company. They'll ask me for the code because there are different types of grass. And they will tell me, it was amazing seeing how the grass was being laid. It's either pre-planted, harvested, and then laid like carpet, or they plant the raw seed on the land. So again, I can go on and on and on.
Yeah.
Lastly, Obi and Oman, no disrespect to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
If you travel and come to a country like America and you don't have a change of mindset, then you fundamentally have a default.
Yeah.
A fault.
Yeah.
Because the kind of things that your eyes see is, it creates a fundamental sense of what you like to make. So if you live in an environment where everything looks nice, when you want to do something, you want to do it nice, to look like it is that you always see, or better than how you see it.
That's true. That's true.
So, comparatively, right? Let's say a child that was born in America, all they see is nice things. And, excuse me, somebody else born in somewhere Africa, or maybe Ghana, because of the environment in which they grew up, they don't see fine things. Now, this guy grows up, even goes to school and everything, becomes, let's say, a mason. They have to do concrete work.
Okay.
And it's a mess. When you see concrete work being done, and at the construction site here, you'll be amazed.
I get you.
Okay,
I think you have a lot to share.
My main reason for calling is because I'm saying the enforcement of laws, the very laws that we have created, we don't enforce them.
And by enforcing them, we can create a lot of jobs for our young people. I get your point. Neo Kaija, thank you so much for calling us from Columbus in Ohio, US of A. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
My brother, how are you?
I'm doing well. Me pacho hoini.
I'm Patronage.
Okay. O kasa free hin.
Me Kaswa.
Kaswa. Me into yeah.
Yeah. Let me say, man, a very good topic. Only now I was vocal in the radio as a senior caller. And I'm a professional cook as well. If you ask S.O. Benjamin, someone of Millennium Challenge, listen, I have cooked in Ghana Brewery, I have cooked in Italian Brewery, I have cooked in Philip America. But later on, when I decided that farming is good, if you come to Pasua, you come to my house. I'm doing pottery. If you can call my colleagues, my wife is and cook.
Oh, okay.
And your WhatsApp, like I can put the eggs that I'm producing online for you to see. And I'm doing local fowl in large quantities. Very soon you are going to see a local fowl, not even a poultry, not from a Holland or whatever, or this poultry.
Wow.
I'm going to sell eggs. I have rabbit in my house. Even just that I'm running them.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Any guy who wants to go into some of these things, because sometimes this radio calling, I'm sorry to say, it has forced some of us to look for a handwork where it result to this phone calling for daily bread, and that will not help us and our family. You cannot educate your family with some of these things unless you have a real job you can do to feed yourself and able to feed your family. And then now the poultry feed is very expensive. So I'm begging the government and everybody, they should make the poultry feed cheap so that people can buy and a lot of people can go into the poultry farming.
Fantastic.
Enough of eggs, enough of chicken, and we don't need to import eggs from China or frozen chicken from China. And we eat chicken that are produced in Ghana, not chemical difference.
Fantastic. I get your point. Thank you so much. And I am proud of what I'm hearing. And not just say yes, opepane wo ho aban eye bibi kakra bi the support here. A man 4% will call when name. And yes, government interventions maybe. And I remember Obama in one of his speeches, he said yes, the people of America know that government will not solve all their problems. And the same in Ghana. Yen na him say aban ntimi solve your problems nyina ma yen. But aban can also create the environment for us to thrive. And the poultry farmers almost feed nebo air. What is government intervention to make sure they feed nebo beba form and people can do and do well. Na yen import it. Emma. Good afternoon.
Good.
Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon, CJ.
Yes.
Obi.
Me patron why
Your friend was Joe. Me free Takrade.
What for Joe or Takrade me
Yes, Obi. A very nice program. Moya Ghana.
Asempa FM.
Now, only to say the okay. I swear I'm better now. Yes, it is in your 1 year. And I bounce again. We have what citizens no. Because
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Who are matter? It will marvelous you. What you say? But the 1 year one. Just also pay a more yellow. But me, I've gone through before. I'm telling you, people want to work because you have private sector development. Private sector development. You're preaching. It's not happening. And before I leave, program we are very good. And so I suggest you should media me. I catch all media houses in Ghana. Say after election, just 3 months, MPP near end this someone. It's not happening in the country. I'm telling you, we are marking time as a country. Ghana is bleeding, and that issue we discussed this year. It was Ghana more than MPP and NDC final discussion across the country, which is very bad.
Medase pa echi atakrade fo nyina mutie wo aseda 105.9 FM e wo takrade. Too bad. We entumi nyina so. Good afternoon. Hello. Okay, Uberfrey 0302-216-545 and 0302-216-546. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. Obi.
Me pacho hwaini.
Obi, we wa unia na nambo akuni.
Oh, nana me entie we.
Obi, we emo abaso. Ene topic out that to ga.
Asempa FM. Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
I will be part of one be yo wajuma. The Ghana force ye sampe abamubu. Umia obibini aya ade ato a obekwa akọkọ eno amara umia no esa se oto ne bekọ so nje obakoto made in China goods a no so ta enche obi Ghana ha adibo ye so a ye ya ade no se wo so ade ne ye ko so ka ni pa to pa ni ya tum ene proud ye Ghana ha ese proud board ndi a ane so ye nkra ko kan o mo se ne maboa ade ya to fu so no obi se wo te o mamu ede wo ke o ti no wa ha na o dey proud na Ghana boy to na se u fakutu kan se tum ni boy de ndia na em libido u sha o bi se saudi ene malen board na ye kan ti na abanom e se ni boy na e ya efe en so no malen dia ni tara wanom ani e quite problem de concrete construction work saudi u so ya remember e bu ni nya abo akuta one scale e di e be na ye to kana de ye nya kana de na ye obi ke be se kana for say ayo musu to mani boy ya dey e wa ha ye ndi so be Ghana goods no na ye sama Ghana goods na ye ma ye obi me da obi travel
yenso ye da se nyame nshira. Too bad. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, baby.
Me ba cho hwaini.
So we must we ato kamera za mika sisi pokwasi.
Me ntie wato.
So we must to
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Ebo pe muka. Mo se de ka made in Ghana ampa e ati bi to support na mpo e dia. But o ma peni na oto nyano so no. O no bi e bi ata sakese o de be building ko na o mo made in Ghana na. Me to be na wo ma for why to made in Ghana good e na yi. Unlike say o ma peni former pension the mama e ka take na for them e ba na small kids na met ma to ma sene. Na mo de nyama e fiama no na de ba met ma to ma sene e ma bua na mo fo no. No me support me to made in Ghana. I'm paying with us in 4 years. What I say was saying you know but what I Roma. But I didn't say that was a better by meeting to Guana. We said because you can't put any more to my Pinacati telling of course. In a court of conscience, me for vetting the Banana is also count or the basic category of it. And you know, no month. You not to finish here for the passport of my Ghana. Because the meeting Ghana, I bet the American met to Mpong Ghana here. The baby need to support it because the Americans are saying, go almost fasting here by some to say to China. And yet, China was in COVID-19. And he said, if I watch, Mamma, for a better, the woman started on 1 month because me said, Obi a menya also have a woman panel.
Okay, and what the ADN number before from and let's stay on course. Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Me pacho hwaini.
Filippo, Eric here, so too.
Eric also to me into.
Yeah. As I dear Bakwa, I had green say, me bra, ekra or cantamanto, or cra, no smart 60 boot near the other. If you could you believe, sir, young ministers and 24 no money, sir, and for credit the power hand, or more sounds for almost near the more crabo, almost cotton for the na, or more macopabano. Young 24 no, almost yan try ya dia hono a wuni so nua o kantamanto o aboso kan wakofa inchi so afri edia korea edia aba a wo be ko ne ho aboso kan akoto minister no beti sika akra bi on de abeto ni kam owia no asaba be boti mami ti mami fo na asobo wo so te parliament bo so mi dura no agi sika pudu agu botom enti on ya be sere ye panifo ni nya sa no Ghana for na kofa ye mani bia ba begu kantamanto e bi go aboso kan omonko no smart safety boot raincoat ni ade bibia ho gloves bibia ho so oye met me abo pani ba ku dia me bra na bo ni dia kire me a owo pani pa me bra oba me bra ne so no ka che so ono abeko kra bia pa pani ni kokra e dia ba a wuni se pan obi eton obi wa etim panifo no both MPP and DC omunyanya atwomo no na niam ni bigu kantamanto edi gu aboso kan omonko to bi
Mate medase ma me mfa this final call. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Me pa cho hwan ni? Oh, too bad. Joseph Ahomano article. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Me pa cho hwan ni?
Mpacho Jojo Ningo Pam.
Jojo me ntio.
Obi. Me pacho me pese mumma pre-SHS no mo omo because che ye typing and printing omo close here no ntini typing and printing exam questions here math no enu ni hobium e broke a can supply math no to see a minister no buffer stock for pen nti se e bia on pese buffer stock omo che price e bia buffer stock eto not informal and you see into the same price. Mrs. Pama dear. First free SHS no before no now be a ton of material near Pam and Colani because you know Yakaka. They see a contract the man nipa back open of Pama dear no. Until Shikana Quaco is centered on the government in one. It is Remo. Omon be near now be a nebine in Kakaka Bia. Area hand must say, oh, there's a free SHS of the Fakana. Nkolani for me then onjai material nti ani pa ba ko pe material ni na contractor opa ma de ni na nti amana akwa ko say unya bibia everything is centered on the government nti yes government no yeah typing and printing no so onjai nti o ma nya exam ti government seat nya exam ye nya bi ni na ka ho na economy ni campo last one year financial institutions no omu kunyen me teacher ba ku ye me sister ba ku ye teacher na mo ukoji loan kitu e bia interest be brave government no enfa na ni hwe sa nketen no linkers individual loans ne sa nketen no onfa na ni hwe o yi pa na nipa ye bre.
Okay. Minia mate menso me da se yentumi mfa calls ni bi Ekosiisen so ni high asempa 94.7 FM was say ye hwe ne ye discussion segment no etwa moso mehu se Charles Owusu ababa be cancer ha entie nche mema Charles akwaba na afei the rest of the team nso atena se na ye de enkomo na ahye so 6:30 PM and adwumadi